When I hear somebody say, I'm not creative, I hear somebody that is throwing away a superpower: creativity. One of the highest ROI investments anyone can make in their entire life. Now, when I say creativity, I don't just mean art. This applies to anyone with potential in them begging to get out. This is episode 5 of Creator Talk, and today we're talking about how creativity is a high ROI investment. For example, let's think about a relationship that you might want in your life, okay? So let's say that you're where I was 5 years ago and I was single, but I wanted to be in a loving, fulfilling, healthy relationship. How am I going to get there? Creativity. Now, I recognize there's some chance involved, but if I didn't take any action and I didn't create it, I wouldn't have what I have now, which is a beautiful relationship. If I wanted to create a better career for myself, which I did, I went through a period where I didn't know what to do, but I realized, okay, well, I have an opportunity to go to massage school. Let me do that. I created a whole new career. Now, there are a lot of other examples. You could have literal investment where you're creating new wealth. You could have your impact on the world that you're creating. But the big picture is that this is a skill that is like a umbrella skill, a meta skill for all of life. Now, when you are living from this place of creating, there's a lot of positives that come with it. One is just the focus and flow and concentration that can come with it. That's a beautiful thing. Think of the last time that you were creatively alive. Close your eyes even. Sit there. Think about it. Think about how it felt. Think about how you felt in your body. And realize that this is something that you could access every day. And that's a power that's in you that could be used for every area of your life. Imagine feeling momentum in your life. Imagine how alive you would feel. And then think of this gold mine that you're mining into. And at first, all you're getting is little specks of gold, your little moments when you enjoy your creativity. But eventually you hit the mother lode where you just hit critical mass and you are every day loving your life because you've created it to be something amazing. My journey with creativity is kind of unique in that as a kid, I was super fucking creative. I was learning violin, I was singing, I was building houses outside of the barn, I would build tree houses, I tried to build an airplane one time, and Legos. But by the time I was 18, I'd basically shut it all off. I'd become this depressed, mediocre kid. And that's how I lived for a few years, until at 21, something changed. I started creating music again. Slowly at first, but eventually I just sat down and I was consistent with my creativity. And up until today, I think of myself as a very creative person, more and more. I have a lot of room to grow. I have a lot more creativity to create. But now I look at so many areas of my life. Like I just got a new job recently. I created that. I am revitalizing this YouTube channel and creating new clarity for it, a new direction for it. I'm creating that. I have a relationship with my girlfriend that I created. I have a new relationship with my brother that is better and better and better that I'm creating with his help. And that is possible for everybody. But if someone says, I'm just not creative, they're shutting this off. Can you see that? Because for you want to be a creative, don't you? You want to create things in your life. You want to bring that potential out of you. There's so much in you that wants to be expressed, that wants to be developed, and it's waiting on you. So, here's an action plan for you. 1, look at your life and see how many domains of potential creativity there are. I'm talking about finances, your career, your relationships, your creative work, your health, your pets, your living environment, and there's more. Figure out all these different creative areas, and then I want you to notice how you would feel if you created ideal results in each of these. How would that feel for you? Do you want that? I would. I would love that. Would you want that? Because if you want it, you got to create it. And if you're unsure what that looks like, you're realizing now, like, okay, I want to create this thing over here, but I don't know how. I don't know what that looks like. I don't have clarity about that. You're not alone. That's very common for people when they get into creative work, is they feel a lack of clarity. And I actually created a video just for you about how to get through that lack of clarity and actually use it to get to where you want to go. And you can watch that right up here. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next episode.